Hi everybody, here we got turn 6 and we're getting ready to roll here. Alright, so the Americans won the initiative, so they get to go first, and we have to look at what the situation is. The Cav over here can possibly take the court or the plantation house right here, or they can swing back around and start hitting these, because Cav versus these disrupted units, especially I think this unit right there, it's a really good chance of having good success versus them. And or else they could swing around and hit these guys, or even these guys. But I think their best bet is maybe swing around and hit them, because they already have a -1 to theirs, and being disrupted is a -2. Cav versus them, -3. So I guess that's a +3 to the die roll. +4 being that if you go in with the best troops, that is a lot of modifiers. Plus morale is +5. So yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Alright, so let's just look here. First thing we're going to do is move these guys from here to here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it takes all their movement to get there. And we have this artillery sitting right there. Some good artillery with Coffin parked his tail right there. So we're also going to move this Washington's Cav to here, and the Legion to here, so it can possibly take on, like, these guys. Pretty decent. That light infantry is a tough nut to crack. Alright, so okay, let's move him to here, him to here, and him to here. Them there. And I have green gonna go here, and okay, so there to there. Yeah, that's going to be a good attack. Alright, then we have this artillery. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're kind of blocked. So, let's go. Well, stay on the road. Go to here to here. I don't have any targets, so we'll go there. Alright, then we're going to have the Cav go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because it costs an extra movement point to go into a zone of control, which is those guys. But disrupted, I don't think disrupted have a zone of control, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. They have plenty of movement. Alright, so let's just go start going down the line here. Make sure we got everything. We've done initiative. We got movement phases. Nobody disrupted for the Allies. Rally phase, nobody to rally. Defensive artillery phase. Okay. Determined to hit numbers. Alright, so we got it. Some unit here. Artillery. They're going to park. Let's go after. Well, I'm going to try my bet. I'll go after these guys right here. It's 2 versus 3, which is a 1 to 2 attack. Alright, let's just see if we hit. Okay, adjacent, 2 firing, so we need a 6 or better. Right now, any firing, light infantry, target, no. Target is occupied, forced, no. Target is mounted dragons, no. Rifle unit, no. Yeah. Alright, so we need to roll a 6 or better. We got a pretty good chance of hitting. No. Roll a bloody 1. This artillery is pretty pathetic. All right, so artillery not did their job. So far, they've been banging away. I don't know if I don't know where they're shooting. Okay, so defensive artillery phase is complete. Rifle fire phase. Both players may conduct rifle fire with their rifle units. Okay, they have a rifle unit here. Okay, rifle fire can shoot out to 3. 1, 2, 3. They can shoot the dragoons right there. And I think, no, that's it for yep, no more artillery rifles. All right. So one, was it 1 point? Yeah, 1 point. Roll a die. They needed they rolled a 5. The target though is dragoons, +1, so that's a 6. But the range drops it to needing an 8. So that's nope, that didn't do anything. Okay. Oh, that's the first time they fired too, so that's a 7. Still, that doesn't help them any. Alright, so not good. Okay. We do have some rifles right here. Rifles, where are the rifles? No. No, there's the rifles. I can fire target here. So 1 to 2 odds though. We'll see. Alright, so it's adjacent. Firing is 1. I think it was a 1. Rifle, yep, it's a 1. Adjacent need a 7. Target is regular rifles. Occupy force, no. Artillery or dragons, no. Not firing for the first time. Morale is +1, so we're going to roll. Need a 6 or better. Well, there's a 9. Roll a 9. Alright, so they did hit. Okay. Need to roll another D6. Rifle fire versus non-artillery. Rolled a 7. 7 is disrupted. Alright. That did not work out the way I wanted. Disrupted. They have to fall back 3. So 1, 2, 3. Disrupted. Personally, I'd rather have them stick there so I could shoot the heck out of them. But rifles, no, American rifle fire is doing great. Okay. No more rifle fire phase, close combat phase. Alright, so now we got these poor guys right here. They got a defense of 3. With let's make these guys the primaries right here. They got a +2, +4. Okay, these guys have a +1, +2. There's a plus. So far, it's just a +2 after you count everything. Strength was 6, 12 versus 3. That's 4 to 1. Plus whatever these guys, so doesn't really matter. Still, I can add a whole bunch more stuff and it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just look at the thing. All right, engaging. Okay, engaging. Well, this is artillery, but they do have a... Oh. I gotta look at something here real quick. Combat versus artillery. Yeah, I'm just going to use it like it's normal. Grab these 2 dice. Gauging with a leader. Gauging with a leader. Enemy has a leader. No. Okay. Gauge with a leader. Enemy has a leader. Flank is possible. Retreat is plausible. Okay, so it's basically going to be... Alright, so it's going to be a stand fast. So they have a stand fast, and I guess I got to read all that one. Frontal Assault. So Frontal Assault versus Stand Fast. Look at the chart. Frontal Assault versus Stand Fast. Ooh, -1. Okay. So we have +2 because of that, +4. Morale makes it +5. Okay, their leadership +1, +2, so it's a +3. And their morale, overall morale is -1, so +4. 4 to 1 +4. Roll the 9. 4 to 1 +4 is 13. 2-step loss, so, and the asterisk, so those guys get obliterated, I do believe. Yeah, so they're squished, so they're eliminated. And at that rate, that's the asterisk is leader casualty. Leader casualty, does that mean that Coffin, who's right here, gets wiped out? That's something I have to look up real quick. Sorry, guys. Leaders. Close combat. Leadership, DMR. Affecting leaders. Leaders are never disrupted. If a stack with leader which retreats or sufferer may retreat with them or remain in place, leaders are only affected directly in combat with the result of an asterisk. So it was only a 2-step loss, so he's there, but the combat unit that's there has to advance into the hex he's in. So does that mean he gets captured? Leaders alone in the hex are captured immediately if the parade order or disrupted enemy combat units enter their hex. Okay, he is captured. Alright, so the unit he was with defending was wiped out and then subsequently was captured. So let's look at the morale steps right here. So we did have, oh, I get a momentum shit too for the obliterating that unit. Okay, we have a step loss for morale because the unit was wiped out. And Coffin was captured. Captured is immediately 1 step loss. So right there. So now we have wavering, initiative -1, morale -2. That's not good for those guys. That's adding up pretty quickly here. Alright, so that's what happens there. Alright, so we did have a battle happening right here. We have a defense of 2, 4, and 5 with a leader. And we'll have these light infantry defend, so that's a +2. Let's put them on top right there. Put him to the side for the moment, so I know what I'm adding up. So we have a 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It was 5, right? Yep, 5. So 1 to 1. Alright, so we got a 1 to 1. And I think these guys, Lee's Legion, will be the primaries. Yep, so these are primaries versus the light infantry primaries. 1 to 1. Okay. Let's look at our little chart. No leader and a leader. So, engaging without a leader, engaging with a leader. Leader, enemy has no leader, flank not is plausible. Yes. Withdraw is possible. Okay, here we go. Enemy, here we go. Okay, gotta reroll that. Okay, so that's turn flank versus stand fast. So stand fast. Stand fast versus turn flank. +2. Oh, wait a minute. Stand fast versus... What was it? Turn flank. Turn flank versus stand fast. -2. Okay. Woo, not good. Not good at all. Alright. Let's just add this up. So right now we got a -2, -4, -5, -4, and morale is -2. Yikes. Not good. So we got a -2 to the die roll. And let's just see what happens. Roll a 6. 6 -4. Yeah, it was like 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, -2, so that's a 4. Alright, 4 to 1 at a 4 is attacker is retreating. So this unit here has to fall back to here. Well, that was in their favor. So it wasn't bad for them. Alright. Okay, let's just go. I wonder why this thing keeps shaking the way it does. Alright, so we have 1-to-1 attack right there. Neither side has a leader, so engaging without a leader. Alright, let's just see what happens here. Alright, so we got skirmish versus stand fast. Alright. Skirmish versus stand fast. -1. Yeah, -1. Okay. -1. Alright, let's just add up the bonuses we got here. Attacker. morale's +1. The cav unit, which is underneath here, come on, there we go. Lee's Legion was a +1. So +1, morale's +2, +3 because theirs disrupted, +4, +3 because of the combat chart matrix. So we got +3. Okay, defending disrupted, +3, +4 for dragoons versus a disrupted unit. Okay, so it's +4. Well, let's just roll and see what happens. Alright, +4. Wow, 9. +4 is 13. 1 to 1 plus 13 is 1 step loss. Alright, so they already had a step loss, so they are eliminated. That kicks the morale down to there. And another momentum check. Wow, that is getting really interesting. Momentum is definitely on the continental side. Okay, so they have to go into that X. There. Now let's put them both there. Alright. That takes care of everything, I do believe. Let's just look at the chart. We did close combat. Second player's turn. Okay. Alright, move that up there. That's gone. British turn. Rallies. Movement phase first. Okay, let's move these guys. Go 1, 2 to here. 1, 2 to there. All right. I think we might go to right now. We got a 5 versus 3. Yeah, 5 versus 3. I'm gonna look at the chart here. 5 versus 3. Attacker has 5. 3 versus 5. 3 to 2 odds. Okay. Alright, so we got a 3 to 2 odds. The way it is right now. With a leader. Okay, movement. Okay, place reinforcement disrupted may only move 1 shatter. Alright, disrupted units may not move into the zone of control. Okay, now let's do rallies. We need a 5 or better. 5 or better. There's a 5. They rallied. Need a 5 or better. They roll a 9. They rallied. And we need a 5 or better. They roll a 1. So they stayed. They have to move to there. Okay. Okay. Now rallies, I think, do affect morale. Army morale. Rally is a +1 gain, so they rallied 2 guys, so they gain 2 back. Okay. So the British are back to being just fatigued at a -1, so that helped them a bit. Their army is maybe coming back. Okay. Alright. We got a 3-2 odds there. And then we have 3, 5 versus 2. So 3-2 odds right there. Alright. And we have no leader here. We got a leader there. Let's do the one with the leader first. Alright. We have engaging without a leader. And engaging with a leader, flank possible, withdrawal possible. Okay, so we have a skirmish taking on a skirmish. Well, this could end up with nothing. We'll look at the chart. Skirmish versus skirmish. No, it's plus the 0. So no odds modifiers anywhere for that. Primary targets, light infantry will be first versus the Washington's Dragons. Okay. Alright, so morale. Alright, we got a leader, so we got a +1, +3. Morale makes it a +2, +1. Okay, I think it's a +1. Now let's see what happens. I'll roll a 3. 3, the 2 odds with a 2. We got a D. Attacker D. Disrupted. Ooh. So these guys are disrupted, so they got a full back 3. That did not work out like I expected. British are not having a good day. So they fall back 3, disrupted. Alright, so now another 3-2 odds. Ooh. Okay, we got a 1 versus and a 2. So both engaging without a leader. Oh, this may be a nothing. So we got a withdraw versus a withdraw. No combat. You gotta be kidding me. So no combat. Oh, wait a minute before we do that. There's a rifle unit right here. And we got defensive artillery fire. Nothing over here because the artillery is parked behind some troops there. 1 rifle unit. Ooh, they hit, I do believe. And they'll take on the... What is that right there? Palmetto horse. Adjacent. Rolling 8. Morale is a -1, so that's a 7. +1 makes it an 8. Yeah, okay. They hit. Alright, let's just see what happens. And 1 rifle fire versus non-artillery. Oh, 0. Which is -1 army morale. Wow. Okay. That's pretty much a nothing effect. So now the Americans' morale goes down to 14, where the game started at the game. They've been getting all those bonuses for a long time. They'd be probably up around 17 or 18 if they could go past that. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of the turn. Plus, all right, Americans get a +1 to their initiative. And British have a 0 to their initiative. And the Americans do have some momentum chits they can use to see if they get to morale. Let's just see how it happens. Ooh, almost, wow. That's a 0 and a 1, so that's tied. So we'll just re-roll that. Yeah, we'll use a momentum chit. Might as well. We got it. Burn one that's a +1. Well, didn't need it. 7 versus 3, so that's an 8. 9 versus 3. All right, so the Americans will have the initiative, and we're moving on to turn 7. So turn 7 right now. It is still in flux. We're not sure what's going to happen, but the Americans now probably can break through and advance pretty decently. We'll just see what happens. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back.